This program was made possible by contributions to the Animation Entertainment channel from viewers like you. Thank you.
McDonald's, proud sponsor of
Animation Entertainment.
Together, helping imaginations grow.
What a beautiful summer day. Chris, do you have anything exciting planned? Yes, I do. I got lots planned, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna go swimming in the public pool, skateboarding, playing games at the arcade, mowing the neighbor's lawn, all that and more, with my friends. How about you? Do you have anything exciting planned? Well, I'm going shopping for back-to-school clothes this week. Well, good for you, sis. Wait, what? Going shopping for back-to-school clothes? You mean to tell me school starts next week? And I do too. Summer can't always last forever, you know. Well, you're wrong. But it's true. I read the calendar earlier this morning, and Chris, I can't tell you how sorry I am, but it's the last week of summer. Do we really have to face the facts? I can't believe summer's almost over. It feels like summer's just started and it's over. You know what? I'm just gonna head on upstairs to my room to look for something. I'm guessing it's your to-do list you made for this summer, isn't it? Yes, it is. You sure? Do you know all my tricks, don't you? I'll be right back.
8 minutes later.
Any luck yet? Does it look like I had as much luck finding my list? No. Well, maybe you haven't managed to look in the right place yet. But I wouldn't give up if I were you. Sis, I reckon you're right. No list, no summer fun. Hey Kitty, Blue Fairy, I got a problem.
And what might that be, Chris?
Does the Wicked Witch of the West want her ruby slippers? She thinks they must be worth something. Oops. Sorry. That was just a lie. Forget I said it, Chris. That's okay, Kitty. You may lie, but you mean well. Anyways, the problem is, summer's over, school starts next week, and I feel like I've wasted every moment of it, because I don't have my to-do list.
Oh, your to-do list for summer? I bet you must be bluer than me, huh?
Yeah, well, at least neither Blue Fairy nor me wasted a day of summer. Easy for you to say.
Remember when we went to Character Con this summer?
Wait, we went to Character Con?
Yep, Geppetto took us. I went dressed as Shirley Temple, who was Hollywood's #1 box office draw as a child actress in the 1930s.
And I was the ventriloquist dummy. I remember it now. And I was the ventriloquist and had my hand taped to your spinal cord. And it was quite the chore. And by the way, Blue Fairy, did you really read up on Shirley Temple on Wikipedia?
Yes I did, Chris.
And Father took multiple pics of us on his phone. He says his most favorite one was the one he took of us with Batman and Robin. Yeah, and I hardly won't forget when Superman got into a fight with Aquaman. I guess that's one thing I remember this summer.
But you didn't come up with that idea. We took you.
That's right. Hey, Blue Fairy, if I didn't know any better, I'd say we had a totally cool summer, didn't we? Suit yourselves.
What do you mean you didn't do anything this summer?
Well, Dragon, I had a to-do list all written out, but now I can't find it. And that's what I mean.
Well, maybe you didn't do anything this summer, but I did.
You did? What did you do, Dragon?
I went to China. Most people have to dig all the way to China, but because I'm a dragon, I flew all the way to China. I flew there, while all of Nobletown was sleeping one night. I did all sorts of neat things there. I learned how to speak Chinese. I learned how to use chopsticks. I learned the little duckling dance. I meditated. I hiked the Great Wall of China. I rang the gong. I learned how to write my name in Chinese. And the icing in the cake for this trip was looking all over China for my Chinese cousins.
China has dragons too, don't they?
Yes, they do. You probably knew that. The only place where I actually found a Chinese dragon was at that Lanterns Festival in my last day in China. Oh, and not to mention, I met a panda bear.
Wow, you must have done a lot in China this summer, dragon.
Yep, but you didn't do anything back in Nobletown, did you, Chris?
Apparently not.
I'll be right back with your chocolate shakes.
No problem, Grandma. So, Chris, what you're trying to tell us is school's starting next week and you're looking for your list, right? Yep, because if I don't find it soon, I've wasted my whole summer. Well, Mom's always told me never to waste my whole summer. Good for her. I feel like mine's been wasted. But don't feel down about it, Chris. Remember at the start of last month when I asked you to brush my hair for me? Well, since you asked me to do it, that was just a favor I did for you. You sure did. You're so kind to me, Chris. Thanks, Rapunzel, but you're making me blush. And what about you, Gingerbread Man? Did you do anything this summer?
Yes, I did. I did a lot of really cool things this summer, but going to the beach was just not one of them.
Well, Chris and I went to the beach, and so did all our friends. Why didn't you go?
Well, trust me on this one, the beach is no place for a gingerbread man like me. No, 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 no. There are plenty of reasons why I don't go to the beach, because either the sun might melt all the icing and buttons off of me, or it might burn me into a crisp, or someone might step on me, my biggest pet peeve is being stepped on, or seagulls might chase after me because they think I look as delicious as a french fry, or the water, you know, like a damaged cookie, and I might even get swallowed up by a big fish, or a shark, or a jellyfish, or a whale, or something. I tell you, that's why I never, ever, 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 ever want to go to the darn beach. I'd rather spend my whole summer anywhere but the beach. Like I said before, the beach is no place for a gingerbread man. No way, Jose, no dice, no sir, no way, no how, no, 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 no.
Well, it seems almost everyone went to the beach this summer. Yeah, well, Rapunzel, I'm glad you had a totally cool summer, cause I can't have that without my list. I saw you guys talking over here and thought maybe I'd like to join. Dad says it's always important to join a conversation with friends.
I'll bet your dad's as much of a teacher as Geppetto is, isn't he?
Of course he is. So, Chris, is there anything you'd like to tell us? Yeah, cause if you don't, I'll dunk your head in the toilet and give you a story. Enough threats, Giant, and I feel like I didn't do anything this summer.
Well, I've learned that you don't need to do too much of everything to have a great summer.
And I'm sure neither me nor Thumbelina missed one day of summer. Me neither. Hey, Jack, you remember that arm wrestling tournament we did this summer? Man, how could I forget that? And you won just because you were stronger than me. Well, Jack, let's face it, every champion has to come out on top. I should teach that to Chris and everyone else in class sometime. Well, at least that giant didn't call me a wimp this time. What did you do this summer, Thumbelina?
Well, Chris, the highlight of my summer was learning hopscotch. You know, that playground game where you toss a small object into numbered triangles or a pattern of rectangles outlined on the ground and then hop or jump through the spaces for the object.
Actually, Thumbelina, I've never played that before. You'll have to teach me that sometime.
I will when school starts next week.
Is that a guarantee? Thanks for asking us to meet up here at the arcade, Snow White. Before we play any games here, can I talk to you a little about what's been going on lately?
Sure, Chris, I'm all ears.
Okay then. School starts in 3 days, and I can't seem to find my list.
You mean your to-do list that you wrote down for this summer?
Yes, exactly that, Snow White. I have to find it or I've wasted my whole summer.
You know, Chris, I've had the same problem myself. Last summer, I made a to-do list of my own, but the dwarfs took it without asking so that they could rush headlong into all the activities I wrote down on that list.
I'm guessing you made another one this year and you hid it somewhere where you wouldn't find it.
Yep, that's right, I sure did. How'd you guess, by the way?
I just guessed it, that's all. Did you do anything special this summer?
Yes, I did. Remember when me and the dwarfs went on that roller coaster ride in Dreamland?
Yes, I do, and I should know, 'cause I was on the roller coaster too. Well, in the back of the roller coaster, by the way. Did you or the dwarfs get sick?
Only one of the dwarfs got sick, so he went to the nearest porta potty and barfed his guts out. But I'm glad the roller coaster ride was the highlight of my summer.
Hey Chris, do you remember saving me when Captain Hook made me walk the plank back at his boathouse?
Yes, I do, and I should know, 'cause Rapunzel and I were on a little boat ride. Of course, she wanted me to row the boat so we could sing row 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 your boat if we preferred. I saved you by asking you to climb into the boat with us.
Yes, with that, you proved to be quite the lifesaver.
Indeed. Now what do you say we all go play some arcade games?
Sure thing. If you'll help me get over my worrying about my list. Hey Humpty, I have a problem.
Did Rapunzel cheat on you and ask to read out on a date? Ha ha ha. I'm just kidding. You're not old enough for dating yet.
Well, actually, school starts in 2 days and I feel like I didn't have a great summer.
Well, you can't have a great summer without a list of things to do to keep yourself busy.
You just proved my point, Humpty. A kid who ignores the last moments of summer to focus on searching for his list is second rate.
My thoughts exactly. Chris, I didn't have a good summer myself.
Well, then it looks like you and I are on the same boat, Humpty.
We sure are. Just last month, Giant wanted me to play Truth or Dare with him. He took me to Noveltown's tallest building to see how far I could fall from the building. We took the elevator all the way up to the top, and when we got there, he took me to the edge of the top, pushed me off, and watched as I fell 59 floors downward.
And I reckon that being an egg you cracked your shell away, didn't you?
I sure did.
Well, you're not forgetting we were all there, right?
Right? That too.
And Snow White called the emergency room and the ambulance came to carry you off.
Yeah, but it wasn't very long before those doctors, like all the king's horses and all the king's men, put old Humpty Dumpty together again. How cool is that?
Well, Humpty, at least it was a speedy recovery. I'm glad you're feeling all low now.
Exactly. I'm never playing Truth or Dare nor looking at another tall building as long as I live.
That's quite a story. I'm not a fan of Truth or Dare either. I'm just doing my job.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Chris, but here's something I think you'll be glad to hear. Baby Bear and I have been digging a hole all summer to look for dinosaur bones.
What kind of dinosaur bones, Goldie?
Well, Chris, because we both think dinosaurs have unpronounceable names, we don't know.
Well, I can pronounce some dinosaur names, like Triceratops.
That's one dinosaur name we can pronounce. Today's the last day of summer though, and we're almost done filling up the hole.
I bet you too had a great summer, didn't you?
Well, I'm sorry. for school tomorrow?
Well, considering I'm the only one who didn't have an excellent summer, I might as well. Summer will end soon enough, and childhood as well. Man, I can't believe she was right. Today's the last day of summer and I can't believe it's here. Now I'm really starting to doubt myself as an enjoyer of summer, and I feel like I didn't have a great time.
I heard you in here moping, son. What's going on?
Oh hey Dad, summer's over and I didn't have any fun at all.
I know you're disappointed, son, but moping isn't gonna make it any better.
What are you saying exactly?
What I'm saying is, sometimes you don't need to have big adventures to have a great summer.
I don't.
Well, let me put it this way, Chris. Summer can be a fun and exciting time of the year, but it doesn't have to be. Well, sometimes that is. Sometimes summer adventures can happen right at home, like playing in a swimming pool or in the sprinklers. Or sometimes, you can even have a bike race, or even making homemade lemonade or ice cream.
What about TV or video games? Aren't those summer activities too?
Well, sometimes they can be, yes. Sometimes you can make your own fun.
Well, all week long I've been looking for my to-do list. I feel like I haven't had summer fun without it.
Well, if you still think summer to-do lists are important to you, my best recommendation is that you go back upstairs and see what you can do to keep finding it.
Sure thing. You won't be sorry. I'll see if I can hope for the best. Gee, I knew that list had to be somewhere in this house. It's just that I didn't look in the right place yet. Well, maybe there is no right place. Hey everyone, do you see my to-do list for summer somewhere in my room? You do? Where? Yes, my list. You found my list. Thank you all so much. My list. I've missed you so much lately. I've been looking all over for my long-lost summer to-do list. The search is over and now I found it. Ah, but too late. Summer's almost through. Oh well, might as well read my list to see if I actually did anything. Well, all I can say to all of this now is, I did all I could. Well, I guess, because school's starting tomorrow, I guess I can say with reassurance that I had a great summer. Now I know this wasn't even really the summer of my discontent.